Alright, so I tried updating my drivers to see if my little audio issues were fixed, because I did, like, play back the video. Ooh. And apparently it didn't fix the issues, because I heard a little bit of stuttering when I was booting this back up. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why my star is not showing up here. But we'll continue on. Was waiting to get back on this. I had to get my hair done. So, oh, cutscene already. Cool.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can tell this was made 10 years ago. Not geeking out. I've seen more impressive things.
You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by?
Oh, that's
Basically
why
like the
it's
most incredible,
short
awesomest
for
super
cool.
weapons ever. Lasers,
Nobody
force
says
fields, bipedal, and
awesomeness.
vehicular transformations. Sorry, just I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Oh my god.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months.
I heard there were a
We
lot
could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology.
I heard there were short stories explaining.
I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I heard it's going to be 10 hours until I can get one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
Yeah.
They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
I don't know why my head started to itch even more than usual. Okay, I thought I can jump higher.
So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Oh, I can...
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
This motion blur is
It's like
nasty.
our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Okay, so this is where the multiplayer stuff comes in? Because I know this has multiplayer capabilities. And...
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right?
Okay.
So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
Please.
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Yes. I want to see gear, because I feel like I have a nice chunk of money.
Hey.
Oh. I tried to press B to jump. I forgot.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
I'm assuming I can't buy anything yet, right? Wait, can I? Fuck it, I knew it.
Hey!
Hey, I didn't know I could jump up here.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
I mean, does it matter? Like, you're saying it's my choice. But there's no way you can progress without doing this, right? Shield Trooper, what the hell? Damn.
Hey!
But I can't use this yet. Nope. Fuck. I need... I see items. Now this time, hold it.
Listen.
Bro, this music is really good, but it sounds generic at the same time. Like, it sounds like it belongs in the 2010s era.
Honey, we're home.
Oh my god.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam?
Ooh.
Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
Oh my god.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone.
It sounds like I have no
What do you
choice.
say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Oh. All I'm thinking of is fucking Helldivers and Starship Trooper. I mean, I would love to see what happens if I say no. I would love to, but I'm just not that type of guy.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
The character's slowly starting to
Now
annoy me.
then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there.
Why gotta be
install the
white?
data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Oh my god. 10,000. Fascinating. Okay, I'm giving this a chance. Alright. Now the question, of course it wants to do that, but one of these days I have to invest in... It's not that I have to invest in a green screen. It's not that at all. It's... The program that I use has a green screen feature. I just don't know how to utilize it, honestly.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time.
I
It'd
knew
be
it
a
was gonna
long
be
walk all
cutscene.
the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last
Yeah.
I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Ooh, genocide.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour pro baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally.
Well, damn. Yeah.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Might have to make my hair a darker
Roger.
gray.
That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Oh, okay, it's in maps. So I'm guessing I have access to the map now. I do want to check something here. Wait, I can upgrade these? Wait a second. Oh! Wait. Let me wait. I'm sorry, I should not have done that. I was thinking about dual swords too. You have a funny
Hey.
symbol.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes?
Bro, this soundtrack is fantastic. Oh my goodness. For some reason, it reminds me a little bit of The World Ends With You. Oh, right, so stay away from the lake. Gotcha. I want to say, and maybe it's my ignorance when it comes down to Xenoblade, you can't switch party members on the fly, right? Like you can with the remake for Final Fantasy VII. Also, can I just kill any wildlife, or do I have to attack the ones that will attack me? I'm unsure.
From experience. That's true on any planet.
Alright, leveling up. So far, I feel like the levels are generous, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure what the grind's supposed to be like anyway, so I'm assuming this tutorial might be like a 2-hour type of tutorial, where we get this section done, get through some more cutscenes, then I will have a general understanding of what to do with the game after this segment. At least I feel like that's what's going to happen.
The hell happened here?
Some great music. It really is. I bet I'm gonna have to fight in this too. Maybe.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
The fact that you have these names
Unless-
already.
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That's Senicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Senicula.
Tyrant.
Think
What's a
about
tyrant?
it. Your typical Simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Senicula, right? Usually we'd find one Simius standing over 3 or 4 Senicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Senicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Senicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy.
So we're going to fight it,
I
right?
can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Okay.
Right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
I'm more curious. I really want to kill it. I do.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
You're going to explain it,
should
right?
probably explain.
Please.
Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Unite.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
So, okay. Engaging the tyrant. It's important to equip the best gear. Double check. Oh, so they want me to level up my arts. Now, with that being said, I had a little important message I had to check out. Keep forgetting that there's other people. Oh, you have a Gatling gun? Well, it's clear that you are the resident tank. I actually like this. Don't have enough for that. And I'll do one of these. Do I have enough for... I do. Fuck. My bad. Did not mean to do that, so... She heals, right? My bad, did not mean to go back again. This is healing, right? Or... Oh, grants critical power. Oh, yeah, I think I like that. I feel like I'm already made a fundamental way. Oh, it costs money to reset everything. Got you. Well, you know, I'm going to double down and just keep it as is. All right, I have 25. Yeah. I am planning on being like the main damage dealer here. And having some chip damage would be good too, I'm guessing. Just in case. And then I'll reset everything and then... Yeah. Oh, they count hers as new equipment? Oh, that's weird. All right. My question is, should I attempt to take this on? Oh. Head? Oh, you're actually pointing at the head of this thing? Alright, you can aim particular parts. Oh, that's what the... Okay. Okay.
Alright. It's a new man.
Oh, there's a level 5. Got you. Engage.
Open fire. Follow
I've
me.
got your cover fire. Yes! Hit him again for Shadow Strike!
Infuriate.
Flame Cloak!
Now that's what I need.
How do I change again?
Instead,
Oh, fuck. Am I actually doing damage? I am. Got you.
okay. Here comes the pain.
Okay.
Stagger.
Shadow Strike! Upper hand!
I don't want to do that for me.
Or Fire Carnival! Slide Knife! Move in and do some damage!
Okay.
You're up against the main target!
Hey.
Buff up now!
Flame grenade.
Oh, this ain't that bad.
Hit him again for me!
Yeah. Okay.
Slide Knife!
I wish I could pull it out a little bit more.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Shadow Strike! Upper hand!
Hey. Alright, I'm getting there. Stomp hits me, but that's fine.
Early bird!
I mean, that's not... This ain't that bad. Like, you hyped this up a little bit too much. Cool. Hey. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Cool.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
So I'm wondering,
This
do I have
beam
to...
of light indicates a frontier nav site.
Okay.
It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
So do I have to, like, fight a tyrant in every segment? Question mark? Do I?
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
That's what she said.
Thanks, Lynn. The top
Literally.
half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the top of
Dissolve?
depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
Makes sense.
We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Guess I have to get close. Alright. You know what? Fine. Ooh. Remember those fake iPhone images? People swear it was going to be like that. That blood?
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Is that blood?
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
I want to... I need something for my right arm, guys. Whoop. Pathfinder, if we're going to grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more probes. Approach a vacant... gotcha. Now all that left to do is report back to base, but first I'll let you know secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a scout. Wow. That makes sense, because it was hard for me to see shit. So, because it needs to get spread out evenly... Alright, that card shows a Tyrant and its level, so, hey, that helps me a lot. There. Segment Recon shows the details of... blah, blah, blah. Oh, so in the minimap it will show when I'm approaching another area that doesn't. Got you. Cool. So I'm guessing this is the next unlock spot, or do I have to like go here or something? So I want to do some running around real quick. Alright, so I got kind of drippy. Kinda. I don't know why you gave me less armored shirt, but gave me the other arm gauntlet thing that I was looking for, but you know, whatever, right? And, oh, that pop-in is kind of crazy. Sounds like I'm tap dancing right now. But hopefully when I get access to the armory, I can,
Hey.
Also heard on the Switch 2 that this is going to be even better. Which I'm kind of excited for the Switch 2. Just a tiny bit. I have a special edition, South, what am I saying? Scarlet Violet
Commander
Switch.
Vandom.
Oh. The receding hairline.
Now look what the cat dragged in.
Ronheart. Ironheart, duh.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Hey. Alright, cutscene me.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me,
Ah.
Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Ooh.
Is that so odd?
It is before
Personal?
we even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale.
Ooh, engineer.
Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
Yeah, they had to like
so you still
redo all the
haven't told
voice
us why
lines.
you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
Except for the popping,
You
which
don't
I'm starting to
think?
think that's the game.
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Ooh. Division.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields.
That's what I was wondering.
Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
Makes sense.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense.
Got you.
They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats.
Ooh, preemptive
But
strikes.
only on clear and obvious threats.
Okay.
They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
Oh.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? Alright, prospectors.
These are a lot, actually. I thought it was like only like 3 or 4.
Do, well, prospecting. They poke around looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen.
That makes
Without
sense.
these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters.
There's more?
All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators.
Oh, that sounds
These are
cool.
the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat?
Never mind.
Mediators. It's not a division for everyone.
See, that's the one
You need
thing.
to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate.
Yeah, I heard you can switch
Mediators
too.
can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
Okay. I
So
figured.
there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
I think I got the gist.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Alright, what is it? Alright, Pathfinder's main task is to place data probes, blah blah blah. I like interceptors. So I have an idea of what I want to do, and it boils down to these two. So, all right. Yeah.
Then it's settled?
Yep.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Who's this VA?
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Okay. I pressed B by mistake, but I think they tracked it. Builders of a legacy. Okay. Okay, now the game's opened up. Now the game's opening up. So, depending on what parts do I want to even cover? But I should have the ability. Oh, that's what these symbols are for now. Got you. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is more of an online type of game. Blah, blah. Okay, I can develop new gear now, but... Alright. Okay, so this is not me buying stuff, this is me engineering it. Cool. Tracking materials. Okay, so... Ooh, they look so cool. Is there any way to... Wait. Okay. See, the levels are off on this. Alright, I don't want to do anything drastic yet, because I still haven't even picked... Okay. Ooh! I actually want to invest in this, because you said beam resistance. Oh, this is the shop. Gotcha. Alright, somebody please explain to me why can't I change my class yet? What do I have to do to change my class? Because I am thinking about Enforcer. Ooh, I'm definitely thinking about this. How do I change my class, bruh? And now I know that melee... What you mean? I don't have enough. Now I know melee is a thing. I want to start focusing on that, but... Okay. Okay, let me dick around just a little bit. See what this mission is about. And,
Hey.
I'm sorry. You didn't say anything.
Now what?
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. I know you're terribly busy, but is there any way you might help with a rather urgent request? I promise it won't take long. I swear if this is a fetch quest. Heck, I don't have much time of my own spending up. Oh my god. Sounds like me. I know I should be running this request myself. Okay. I swear, is this a fetch quest? Is this a delivery quest? Bro! Please. And this is why I don't read these things. You're still talking. I don't care if you're shy. If you're so shy, why you got... No, okay, I'm not. Of course it's delivery. Fine. Can I go? Got you. I'm sorry, but this is so... I knew it was a delivery mission. Alright. I will accept it. Ooh, I get an eye patch? Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Do I have the ability to fast travel here? Oh. Oh, I have to... Oh, I gotta wait till I leave the city? Yeah, that's kind of... Game came out in 2015, technically. So it's like... I understand, to a degree, why this is like this. So I'm not gonna be too extra. It's just... why is there... Do you really need cars? I mean, I guess. But if we're in the future, why do they have wheels? Is everything just not floating? Oh, God. Let me... I did a little bit of grinding, but now I don't feel safe. First side quest done. Huh. Okay. I just got lucky. Yeah, I was lucky because there was like a giant level 81 thing. Now, my question is, are you going to make me do all... Like, do I have to go and talk to her again? Because if I remember correctly, at least for the definitive edition of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I didn't have to do that. Alright, I don't mind the glaze, but hey, Miles, come on. Let's stop talking about this here, alright? I'm hearing snores too in my ear. Oh. Level 9? Ugh. No, no. Alright, cool. Can I, like, do this and not fall in the water?
First in, first to win. Attack up close.
Fuck. See, I knew... Okay. Whatever. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Open fire. Follow me.
Oh my god, wait.
Assault hammer. Left before they get up.
Side slash.
Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. See, how am I supposed to... You being at the water is killing me here, alright? Oh, yeah, but, like, come on. This thing, I can't even do my moves. Actually, come to me. Come on. This is getting boring. I can't. There we go.
You okay? Take it easy.
Hey.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
I gotta focus on their gear soon, but let me... Alright, so I had to do extra work. It was more than just delivery. Got you. Oh yeah, the dialogue is written way differently than I would have expected. Again, game came out 10 years ago. And I'm kind of happy that I did not get AC Shadows because of this game. That and the Kazan game coming out too, which I'm definitely playing. I haven't even played the demo, but I am going to attempt to play that demo before the game comes out. Wait, where is it? Yeah, let me... Yeah, you don't want to wind up dead. Oh, thank God I don't have to go all the way back. Cool. Cool, cool, cool beans. Now my question is this stuff going to be marked for me since you gave me the information? Oh. Not really a high enough. Actually. Oh, you have no headgear. Oh yeah, why not? Ooh. Alright, let me come back to these. I got the whole Pegasus thing on the side. What does this do again? Boost evasion continuously. I've come to realize that this is more annoying. Cool. Alright, so main mission is over there. We'll just run over there real quick. Get that out the way. And then I will end it here. Ah, fuck you, game. And I keep pressing the wrong button thinking this is a modern game. To pull up the map. No, I can get up there. Oh, I know exactly where this is. I went here by accident earlier. And I think I'm going the opposite way still, but it's really not that far. It's like right around... Fuck. Yeah, I am going the opposite way, but maybe it can reach around? Maybe? Oh yeah, I fought a bunch of these because they do trigger when you get close to them. Okay, so yeah. Fuck! Okay.
Shadow strike.
Fire carnival!
Side flash.
Wild jam! Slide! Got him! Lay down some cover fire!
Let's see him chew on this.
Flying close!
Thanks for the backup.
No, finish.
Side flash. Shadow strike. Slide flash.
Oh, this is a bug.
Okay, here comes the pain. Now, closing and clean up.
My turn. Upper hand. Side flash. Slide.
Victory is out.
Move in and do. We got him. Let's move.
Ooh, Sphinx. I don't know what that even looks like. I'm going to see though. I probably don't have enough. I'm probably not at a high enough level to wear this. Oh, I am. Ooh, ooh. I want to wear it so bad. Oh wait, this is not okay. Maybe she can wear this. Wait a second, how does this drop your stuff? If you have no... You know what, I will focus on that later. Hi, cutscene, cool.
Damn.
Can't afford to
I
lose
knew
these
we would have
things.
heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
Oh, we're seeing the aliens this early?
No signs
Question
of
mark?
the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken?
I'm not retreating.
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that
Earth-based?
direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals.
I think I
Now the question
might know
is,
what that
are they
is.
native to Mira? Or are they visitors like
but
us?
I don't want to
And
guess
if
yet.
so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there. Drop your weapons.
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens. Surrender. Now.
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
I'm toting the
Stand
weapon.
down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable
Come on.
option.
You're right.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Yeah, okay. Hey. Oh, quick cooldowns. It sends a jolt.
We have no choice but to fight.
Oh! Oh, fascinating.
Thanks for the backup.
Finished yet.
Oh, I am chewing through them.
Rome armor.
Appreciate it.
Rome
Oh, I think I'm gonna like this. Hey, I think I'm gonna like this a lot. I'm wondering, does the quick recharge charge in battle? Or is this a tactical thing?
flame grenade.
Move in and do some damage.
Already did.
Recuperate. Okay. Here comes the rain.
Ooh, leveled up again.
So much for the diplomatic approach.
I was
What's
right.
the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
I don't think anyone who orders a kill on sight is willing to negotiate. Alright, yeah, I'm going to end this here and pick this up immediately after, but I'm hungry, so I just want to take a quick little snack break. But yeah, again, far more fascinating and interesting than Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, and I can't help to compare this because it's very similar. Like, if Mass Effect Andromeda story was tweaked just a little bit, then the game would have been a worthy successor to the original Mass Effect trilogy. But hey, I'm liking this, and yeah, that's pretty much it.